So about a week ago, the San Diego Padres extended Manny Machado to an 11-year, $350 million contract extension. This locks up Manny Machado as a Padre for the rest of his career. But are the Padres even done yet? As we all know, the Padres have yet to extend Juan Soto, and Manny Machado hinted at a Soto extension while in the middle of his press conference.
With the contracts that we got with Bogey, myself, Toddy, hopefully Soto next,
So, as we can see from that video, we can obviously see that the next move for the Padres would obviously be to extend Juan Soto. What if I told you that we could all be wrong? Rumors have been heating up and maybe Shohei Ohtani could find himself a new home in San Diego. The two-way superstar becomes a free agent after this upcoming season, and it wouldn't be such a bad idea to attempt to acquire Shohei Ohtani. The only thing is that the Dodgers also have their eye on Ohtani, and as they're set to go all out on Ohtani, maybe giving him a $500 million contract. I'm not sure how that's supposed to play out, but rumors have had it that the Dodgers really want Ohtani, and they've sat back this offseason just so they can get him. Another question that you may be wondering is where all this money's coming from. The answer to that is pretty simple. Peter Seidler, also known as the owner of the San Diego Padres, is a multi-billionaire. He has no limit on what he wants and who he wants to acquire. And for a team competing head-to-head with the Dodgers, you're going to have to make tons of blockbuster signings, trades, etc. to acquire all these generational talents. But as I was saying, not only is there a chance that one of these things happen, there's a chance that both of them happen. Though, if it comes down to one or the other, who do the Padres target as their main attention? Extended generational talent like Juan Soto, or get two-way superstar Shohei Ohtani, who could arguably be the best overall player in baseball history when it's all said and done. So after all that, let's really compare these two guys together to see who's better. Now, obviously, I'm not going to compare their defenses because, quite frankly, they play two completely different positions, and Soto doesn't pitch, and Shohei Ohtani doesn't play the outfield. So I'm just going to go ahead and compare their hitting stats. Also, these hitting stats should be pretty close to one another's because they both entered the league in 2018. Obviously, Shohei Ohtani's been injured, and injuries kind of throw things off a little bit, but for the records, these stats should be quite even to say the least. So if we take a look at this graph I put up on the screen, we can see that Soto basically dominates Ohtani when it comes to hitting. Soto has a better career hits, runs, RBIs, batting average, on-base percentage, OPS, OPS plus, walk percentage, and a lower strikeout percentage. Though Ohtani has more homers and slugs at a higher rate and WAR, Soto's easily the better hitter. And I will say this, yes, I'm aware Shohei Ohtani has a higher WAR, but that's only due to the fact he also pitches. So, just to put that on account. So, both players are very good, but hitting-wise, Juan Soto is better, and I believe the better option for the Padres is Juan Soto to get long-term. Plus, when you put in the age factor, it's on Soto's side. I mean, he's 24, Shohei Ohtani's 28. So if you're going to get someone for a super long time, you may as well get Soto because he's younger. And this next thing, I truly, in the most respectful way possible, I really hope this does not happen to Shohei, but this is just my prediction. I just don't really think it's worth it to get Ohtani because at some point or another, he's bound to get injured and just fall off completely. He'll never be the same once he gets injured. And even if he doesn't, there's no way a guy can do this for another 10 years. There's just no way. And when you have a guy like Soto, he's like, we've seen guys play well up to like 36. And he's 24, so I mean, you could probably get Soto for like the rest of his career, probably like a 13-year extension. It would just be way more worth it to get Juan Soto more than Shohei due to age, and like it's just not worth it to get Shohei in my opinion. Not that he's not good, but if you're getting him long term, you got to make sure that it's a young guy and that he's consistent and that you're sure that he can stay like that for another like decade, you know? And Juan Soto is arguably the best left-handed hitter we've ever seen. And, I mean, when you look at his swing, you look at the way he plays, he kind of gives you a Ted Williams type of vibe. He gets on base a lot, he sees the ball well, he hits for a high average, he gets the job done. And I really just feel like we haven't even seen Soto's full potential put in a season yet. I mean, he's got this power, he's got this contact, he's got good plate discipline. Like, I really think he's bound to go crazy this season. And to back that up on why I think he's going to go crazy this season, he's literally batting .800 with 8 hits, 6 RBIs, and a .778 on-base percentage, along with 1 big fly so far in spring training. Yes, I know it's a small sample size. Yes, I know it's against guys that may not be at the major league level. But when you're literally hitting .800 in about 10, maybe not 10 games played, but he's literally seeing the ball super well. He's getting at least 2 hits a game. He's going nuts. And I feel like when you ban the shift, you have a guy like Soto who can basically hit it anywhere. I mean, he's been getting the hits up the middle. Like, he can hit it anywhere. I just feel like Soto is bound for, like, statistically one of the best seasons we've ever seen this year. And then if they still want to, then they should go for Shohei Ohtani after the fact. They extend Soto, which could potentially happen. But like I said earlier, I just don't really think it's worth it to extend Ohtani for a whole decade. Or maybe not a whole decade, but a longer period of time. Like I said, I just feel like he's bound to get injured and ruin his career. So the more safe route would be Juan Soto for the Padres, of course. And on top of all of that, Juan Soto's also been around with the club, so he has more experience and more, I guess, time with the team. And I don't really think that will do anything, but it basically just means he has more of like a compassion with the team, like a connection. But yeah, I really just think Soto would be the better option for many reasons. But if that doesn't sell you, here's another reason why. So I got 2 more reasons why. First off, if Juan Soto goes to free agency and he tests the market, there is a big chance that the Dodgers swoop him up and grab him. Because, I mean, the Dodgers could use another outfielder after losing Cody Bellinger. I mean, maybe in a couple years, something happens to like Trace Thompson, Chris Taylor, and whoever they have playing in the outfield with their prospects. I feel like Juan Soto, there is kind of a big chance, and I hate to say it, but it's true. There kind of is a semi-big chance that he could go to the Dodgers and basically become a trader for the Padres, which obviously, hopefully that doesn't happen, but I'm just putting it out there just to know it, because if you don't extend him, there is always that chance. And the last reason, this is a super obvious one, but you gave up all those top prospects, whether they pan out good or bad. You gave up all those top prospects for Juan Soto, and if you don't extend him, you're basically letting him walk for all those top prospects. Obviously, if you win a championship or 2, obviously that would be nuts to win 2, but if they win a championship and he's with the team and then he leaves, it's not really as bad. But Soto's young, you gotta extend him for a long time to pair him up with Tatis. Those 2 youngsters are gonna be going nuts. Obviously, hopefully Tatis comes back and hits really well. In spring training, he hasn't been doing the greatest, but he's only played twice. Maybe he'll redeem himself at the time of recording this. But yeah, you basically would have just been giving up all those prospects for nothing. Just 2 years worth, and then get a championship, and then he walks. That would truly suck. But yeah, that's about it. I've basically covered everything I've gotten to. This is my first video on my PC, so if you like it, let me know. Also follow my TikTok and Instagram. I'll put them in the link in the description. But yeah, let me know how you like the video. Please like and subscribe. Anything helps. I'm trying to grow my YouTube account. And, until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.